Actually, I don't even know what this is supposed to be like. I really don't know. What's up, agents? Zero here. Welcome back to another Minecraft add-on showcase. Today we're going to be taking a look at the multi-construct add-on. Now, this was created by a person by the name of Cheat, spelled C-H-E-E-T-E. So I'll make sure to have your information down in the description because I do like to at least give credit where credit is due. Basically, what this add-on does is it adds in a whole bunch of different blocks. There's 30 blocks in total that this adds into the game. It's using data values of pre-existing blocks in order to pull this off. Now, this is not going to be a full-on review of this add-on. I'm only going to be showcasing a certain number of blocks. I'm basically going to be showing off the blocks of which I think look the coolest. If you guys want to check out this add-on for yourself, make sure to check the link down in the description. You will get to see what all 30 blocks are. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to notice is that there are 3 blocks of which are prevalent to start off with. We have, hold on, let me pull up the information. So we have right here on the ground, these are stone pathways. Now, stone pathways, they only go in one direction, so it doesn't matter what direction you're facing, they always face in one direction, so that is something you need to be aware of when you're using them, and it actually looks really nice. I like the look of it. It looks like, to me, it looks like it's, polished, what is it, andesite, I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's polished andesite with cobblestone on either side, so it looks really cool. This right here is a, let's see, it is a type of wall. It doesn't function the same as, like, cobblestone walls or fences, but it's a striped wall. This is obviously gray and black. There are multiple other colors of striped walls that you can have. If I look up the information, there is a purple, silver, there's orange and pink, there's yellow and white, and there's green and magenta, and they look really cool, or at least this one I think looks the best. I'm going to be completely honest, this one I think looks the best. I'm not saying that the rest of them don't look good, but I do think that this one looks the best. And then, as you can obviously tell, I've got this blue wooden building because these are painted planks. Now, there's only, the painted planks do not come in every variety of color there is in the game as far as dyes are concerned. There's only like a limited number of painted planks, but I think this is actually kind of cool. I'm not going to read off the list of planks because there's quite a few of them, but this is something that Minecraft kind of needs, is having planks that you could color. However, I will admit that that Mojang has a good reason why they're not going to be implementing this into the game anytime soon, if at all, and that's because that will require a whole bunch of blocks programmed into the game in order to achieve this. I think they've got the right idea with just leaving it as it is, and these are technically oak planks. I'm going to say that right now. These are technically oak planks. Not that it really makes much of a difference, but when you type in the commands to get these, it's going to name it oak planks, so you know you have the right item. I don't know why I need to say that. So inside we don't really have too much going on. We just have some blocks on the floor. And also, speaking of the floor, these are stone tiles that I have on the ground. I think these actually look kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, these look really cool, and these are some of the other blocks that I think look really cool. As I mentioned earlier, there are like 30 blocks in total there in this entire add-on. So again, if you guys want to see what all these blocks are, you can do that for yourself. Make sure to check the link down in the description to go to MCPDL to download the add-ons, see what all the commands are to get every single one of these blocks. Now, these are not renamed by any means. They are only named as far as MCPDL is concerned. Now, this right here, this is copper. This is steel. I'm pretty sure this is steel. Yeah, this is steel. And this is ruby. The ruby block, I honestly think, looks the coolest out of all the blocks, just because it's something that was supposed to be in the game, but another made it. But yeah, I really think this one looks really cool. It's kind of unique. It doesn't really look much like any other block in the game. Then again, we are using vanilla blocks, so yeah. Yeah, so that's what those 3 blocks are now. I'm assuming they're supposed to be like, say for example, Minecraft Mojang were to put in more ores. They were to put in copper, steel, and ruby. All things considered, emeralds were actually supposed to be rubies, but they decided to turn them into emeralds because the ruby ore looked too much like redstone ore, so they had to change it. But I think this is actually a cool thing to have in the game nonetheless. I know I'm talking about it quite a bit, but you guys at least get the idea. If we had like copper, and actually this looks to me more like gold does right now than it does like copper. I'm thinking that copper has more of a deeper reddish orange color, but you know, I'm not going to criticize on the add-on maker because sometimes making these kind of add-ons are a little bit difficult. The steel, I think, could be an interesting ore to have in the game, but then again, we already have iron, so I wouldn't expect it to be added in the game. Next up, we have, which one is this? This one is chiseled netherstone, which is actually kind of interesting because we've got nether stone, nether cobblestone, and then chiseled netherstone. And this is the chiseled, which actually looks kind of cool. It's supposed to be, I'm assuming this is supposed to be somewhat like, actually I don't even know what this is supposed to be like. I really don't know. But it does look really cool. I'm going to say that much. It does look pretty cool. Next up we have some new polished blocks. Now these 3 polished blocks, they do have regular unpolished counterparts, and I'm going to be completely honest, they do not look quite as good unpolished as they do polished. This one, hold on, let me look at this. So this one I'm pretty sure is limestone. This one is something called dacite, I'm pretty sure. And this one is actually, let's see, it says gabbro. It's spelled Gabbro. I have never heard of gabbro before in my entire life. But yeah, that's basically what these are. These are the smooth variants. And as I mentioned, these are just variants of just different data values of different blocks. Now, as I mentioned, there's going to be information down in the description as to where you can get those. But before I end things off, I do want to go ahead and at least go into commands really quick. And I'll go ahead and show you exactly how this ends up working. I'm going to go ahead and grab the limestone. So, just as an example, so I'm going to grab the regular limestone. So it's going to be stone. And it's going to be 1. That's just to give me a 1. That's what that 1 is for. And then a data value. This is where the data value goes in. You're going to put in a data value of 11. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a data value 12 because that's going to at least give me the polished. And yeah, so this is technically polished diorite, but it says smooth limestone, the polished limestone. So yeah, that's exactly how this works. That's exactly how all of this works. Let's do another one. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Give at P. And you know what? Let's see. Which one can I pull up? Okay, I'm going to put up stone, brick. And this is going to be another striped wall. So 1. So it only gives me 1. And then let's see, this one is a data value of 7. So let's go ahead and give myself this. And this one is a yellow and white wall block. And that's literally exactly how all this is working. It's literally just taking vanilla blocks in the game, changing their data values, and then you get the blocks that you want from that, which is something that is actually really cool, all things considered. The fact that they're using blocks with data values that aren't actually used by vanilla is actually really cool. But other than that, that's actually where I'm going to go ahead and end off the video. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. One more, then make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Stews. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.